Hello and welcome back to another episode of Sneaker Huddle. In today's video, we are reviewing one of my favorite Air Jordans for 2021. And if you guys tune in here regularly at Sneaker Huddle, you know that my favorite Jordan retro of all time is the Air Jordan 4. So needless to say, guys, you know that I absolutely love this sneaker, and that is no other than the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. That's going to be dropping on February 27th. Retail has been set at $200. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This is one of the best Air Jordans for 2021. Peyton, we've talked a lot about these sneakers. Tell them what you think about them.
I like them.
You like these sneakers?
Yeah, I was just giving you a hard time because I know these are one of your favorites.
Okay. But yeah, definitely, guys, I will say this is one of the best Air Jordan 4s that we are going to receive in quite some time, especially from a general release perspective. But in my opinion, it's my second favorite of 2021. Now, a lot of the hype that is drawn to this Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze is because it draws a lot of similarities, specifically from the color blocking of the extremely limited friends and family Travis Scott Air Jordan 4. And I think it's really dope that Nike is definitely going off the Travis Scott hype to give us, the consumers, a chance to cop a more obtainable sneaker that is a very similar colorway. Now, big shout out to the guys over at Courtside Sneakers in Raleigh, North Carolina, a local resale shop here in the Carolinas. It's where I personally pick up all my sneakers. Been selling with those guys over there, so definitely check them out if you are in the Carolinas, and if you're not, check them out on their Instagram in the description below. Now, starting off with the box of the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze, it does come equipped with a metallic silver glossy splatter that is meant to symbolize the cracked leather of this sneaker that we're about to get into. Now, if you love earth tone sneakers or just earth tone in general, you are definitely gonna love this one. Now, the most unique perspective from the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze is that it does come equipped with two types of suede on the upper. The first shade of Taupe Haze does come equipped on the shaggy suede upper and an oil gray dyed upper that is featured on the lower panel, the upper panel, and the tongue, and hits of legendary infrared on the sock liner, the Jumpman, and the outsole. Now, the reason why I'm so drawn to this Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze is one, because it's an Air Jordan 4, and the Air Jordan 4 is my favorite retro of all time. I don't know what it is. I just really love the Air Jordan 4. Always have, always will. And then, of course, when it comes to earth tone sneakers, I have the Yeezy Earth. That's by far my favorite 350. It has that similar earth tone. And then going back to the Travis Scott Jordan 1s, the reverse swoosh high, the reverse swoosh low, I really love those earth tones on sneakers. Now, all those reasons combined, that is why I am drawn to the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. Now, Peyton, from a female's perspective, how good is the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being obviously the best sneaker, one of the best sneakers you have ever seen?
On that scale, I'll probably give it like an 8. I feel like it's a pretty wearable sneaker because of the colorway. You know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
It reminds me of the Justin Timberlake Air Jordan 3s Into the Woods that he released back in 2018.
Yep, and that's going back to what she just said. That is one of my personal favorite Air Jordan 3s of all time. I really love those sneakers. I actually picked that pair up off StockX for under retail, and I wear that sneaker all the time. It's by far my favorite Air Jordan 3, mainly because of the earth tones, and I do love the Jordan 3. Now, pertaining to the materials that are used on this sneaker, a lot of people have been talking about the cracked leather that is on the lower panels, the tongue of these sneakers, and I don't really hate it. It kind of threw me off initially when I did feel it. When I saw this sneaker and I just saw the color blocking of the sneaker that they did use on this Air Jordan 4, I knew that it was an absolute must cop. It could have been the worst materials possible for them to use. Now, I would have preferred if Nike would have used the shaggy suede upper that they did use on the Taupe Haze. It's very soft. You can brush it left to right, up and down. Of course, if they would have used that on the entire upper of the sneaker, we would have all loved the sneaker even more. But this definitely, the cracked leather, people either love it or they hate it. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it by no means, but it's definitely not going to slow me down for picking up this pair on drop day. But one thing that you kind of can tell from the images that we do have here is underneath the cracked leather, it's kind of like a glitter, kind of glossy underprint. The color of the Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze, depending on what type of light you are in, the color of this sneaker can range anywhere from a darker brown to a grayish brown to looking like a gray sneaker. So depending on whatever lighting you are looking at for the sneaker, whatever lighting you're standing in, or if you're in a store, it kind of can change a little bit. So personally, from my rating, I would agree with Peyton. I think an 8 is very good on the scale. If they would have used the shaggy suede upper on the entire upper of the sneaker, then these would probably go up to a 9 for me, or maybe even a 9.5. But the fact that they did use that cracked suede on the lower panel of the sneaker, also on the tongue, and also towards the top of the sneaker on the upper panel, it was going to bring it down to an 8. But like I said, that's not going to slow me down on drop day for picking up this sneaker. But in my opinion, I really love this Taupe Haze colorway. I think it's going to look really good with black denim or blue denim or different sets of joggers. Now, based on the stock for these Air Jordan 4 Taupe Haze, I am hearing from a lot of people that they are going to be pretty limited in terms of a GR. It may be similar to what we saw for like the UNC 3s, where a lot of locations did receive them, but the amount of pairs per retailer was pretty limited. So you're definitely going to need to be on your A game on drop day if you would like to secure your pair. We will have extensive how to cop guides and details, all the raffles you can enter to solidify your pair on drop day. All you got to do is subscribe using the link down below in the video description and turn post notifications on so you can never miss out on any hype sneaker releases. Now be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Sneaker Huddle so we can always keep you in the loop to upcoming sneaker drops and reviews when we do upload them here on the channel. Be sure to subscribe, turn post notifications on. Big shout out to Courtside for throwing us this pair early. We greatly appreciate you. Best of luck on these releases and have a great day.